Pistons, Donovan Mitchell, reminding us why he made his first All-Star team last season. Bojan Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. His jumper was on target. Here, his handles off the charts. Mitchell hits another three. Utah takes a 13-point lead in the first quarter. His backcourt partner, Mike Conley, 22 points, 6 assists. The duo combined to score 50 points. Mitchell getting 2 more. He had 28 points and 3 assists. And it's the Jazz. We move to the second half. Jeremy Grant, been balling out all season. 28 points and 4 rebounds, leading the comeback for the Pistons. Also on the comeback team, Blake Griffin, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, Pistons within 6. Jordan Clarkson had 18 points off the bench, and it's Utah maintaining their advantage. Wayne Ellington makes it a 5-point game, so we have a close one down the stretch. But the clutch play was made on defense by Rudy Gobert. Just 4 points, but he had 4 blocks, including this one on Mason Plumlee. Known for the 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. That's career point number 10,000, but it's the Bulls with a 4-point lead in the third quarter. Kawhi just getting warmed up though. In the second half, he turned it up a notch. 21 points in the third quarter. He made 6 straight shots, including this finish on the alley-oop. Kawhi, 7 3-pointers made as well. 35 points in the game. And he took a backseat to this guy. Zach LaVine led all scorers with 45. He also had 7 assists. We're tied at 103. LaVine getting it going on one end. On the other end, it was PG-13. 28 points. He made 5 3-pointers. Also had 9 assists. Clippers ahead by 3. Game close late still. And it's LaVine finishing, keeping that deficit at just 3 points. Kawhi makes an excellent move, but grabs his ankle after getting a layup. Remained in the game. 7-point Clippers lead. LaVine trying everything he could to keep the Bulls in it. He made 10 3-pointers. Chicago needed each and every one of them. Still, it wasn't enough. It's the Clippers that come away with the win. I say the Nikola Jokic highlight. He was in a giving mood in the first quarter. A dart to Jamal Murray for 3. Jokic taking it himself through the defense in the paint and 1. Denver building that lead up by 18 here, led by 21 at the half. Second half, this one to Gary Harris, open in the corner for 3 of his 14 points. This the best play of the night by Jokic. The rainbow shot leaves the frame before it drops. And a highlight finish by a Jokic dunk. 22 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists for the Joker. 3 games due to safety protocol against his former team, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Brooklyn building an early lead. Karis LeVert threw Al Horford's legs to Jared Allen. 21 points, 6 assists for LeVert, 15 and 10 for Allen. Al Horford gets his revenge. 22 points, 6 rebounds, part of a 19-5 OKC run. Kevin Durant says simmer down, simmer down. 36 points, 11 rebounds in his return. Brooklyn, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander turns up for OKC. 31 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Joins KD and Russell Westbrook, only Thunder players under the age of 23 to put up 35 and 5 in a game. Thunder go on a 37-18 run in the third. Fourth quarter, Hamadou making it do what it do. Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James and company on the road against the Houston Rockets with an opportunity to lead the league in wins, looking for their 8th of the season. Rockets had 8 turnovers in the first quarter. LeBron, 15 Rockets, 16 fouls in the first half. They had as many fouls as they had field goals made. Meanwhile, Anthony Davis, perfect in the first half. 8 for 8 from the field, 21 points, 3 blocks. He finished the game with 27 points, 20 the half. Second half, Houston mounts a comeback. Christian Wood with 3 of his 23. 16-2, Rockets run. James Harden, 20 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. But the Lakers bench, they're deep, and they all contributed. 54 total bench points. That was Kyle Kuzma. And then this is Montrezl Harrell leading the way with 16. Lakers get San Antonio Spurs, Karl Anthony Towns still out with that left wrist injury. Lonnie Walker running the floor and finishing on the other end. Walker also finishing in the half-court set from three-point range. 22 points in the first half, 25-5 at the break. Second half, Minnesota settles in. D'Angelo Russell over the good defense. Then DeJounte Murray pulling up, keeping the Spurs in control, up by 9. Russell, part of a clutch run, 11-0 Minnesota Surge ties it up at 77. Wolves close it out with a balanced attack. Hernan Gomez from 3. Josh Okogie attacking the rack. Minnesota. Toronto Raptors, Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry coming off that 38-point, 11-assist performance on Friday night. But this time around, maybe that tank was on empty. Curry missed his first 14 shots, ended up 2 for 16 in the game, 1 for 10 from three-point range. Warriors ahead by double digits in the second half and maintaining that lead. Andrew Wiggins, Eric Pascal, a big part of that, building that lead up to 14 last session. The Raptors remind us of their championship medal. Pascal Siakam working inside. Kyle Lowry saved his best for last. Had just 17 points in the game, but scored 16 points in the fourth quarter. Toronto takes the 4-point lead. The Warriors making it a seesaw battle. That's Kent Bazemore giving Golden State the lead back. But Fred VanVleet does the same for Toronto. With less than a minute to go, it's the Raptors up by 1. Check out this play. It's meant for Steph Curry, but it's Damian Lee that gets fouled, but they don't call it a three-point shooting foul. Said he was on the ground when fouled by Kyle Lowry. So he gets 2 free throws, makes the vote. Toronto with a chance to win it. Pascal Siakam for the win. No bueno. Golden State